Hello, I'm Serge Sen. As we start to talk about the ATR-QM rules requirements, let's start with the most basic requirement, which is that for any loan that is a covered transaction, creditors must make a reasonable determination of the consumer's ability to repay. Let's start by reviewing the definition of a covered transaction. A covered transaction is a consumer purpose, closed-end transaction secured by a dwelling unless it is subject to an exemption. There are several exemptions. We'll just mention a few of those exemptions that may be most relevant to community banks. Home equity lines of credit, or HELOCs, temporary or bridge loans with a term of 12 months or less, a construction phase of 12 months or less of a construction to permanent loan, business purpose loans, even if secured by a dwelling, and loan modifications, except in the rare case that a modification constitutes a refinancing under Regulation Z. I want to call attention to this last exemption in particular because some of you have expressed concerns that the ATR rule will hinder your ability to work with borrowers when HELOCs or balloons come due or otherwise give loan modifications to borrowers. But the ATR rule does not apply to a loan modification, only to a refinancing. Note that the definition of refinancing under Regulation Z has not changed. If you don't have a covered transaction, you can stop here. The ATR-QM rules will not apply. For the rest of this video, we'll be presuming you do have a covered transaction and focusing on how to demonstrate compliance with the ATR-QM requirements. If there is a covered transaction, the creditor cannot make that loan unless the creditor has made a reasonable determination of the consumer's ability to repay. But what does that mean exactly? Well, the rule says that a creditor must make a reasonable good faith determination at or before consummation that the consumer will have a reasonable ability to repay the loan according to its terms. To make that determination, creditors can either consider and verify 8 underwriting-related factors, or originate a QM, which can be one of several types of so-called qualified mortgages. We'll discuss the 8 factors that, as a practical matter, apply to non-QM loans in the next segment, and we'll discuss the requirements for QMs in Segment 6. As we'll see then, the QM rules include both underwriting standards and limitations on features that may be included. By contrast, there are no such limitations for non-QM loans. Instead, you just need to ensure that the 8 underwriting factors have been properly considered and verified. Now let's discuss those 8 underwriting factors that demonstrate compliance with ATR when making a non-QM loan.